Advanced communication skill number 1. The power of silence, strategic silence, ***. Most people believe that communication is about talking more, but advanced communicators know a secret most people never learn. Silence is power. Silence is not weakness. Silence is not fear. Silence is control. When you speak less, your words become heavier. When you pause, people lean in. When you stay silent at the right moment, you gain influence without saying a single word. Think about it. In any conversation, the person who rushes to fill silence is usually the one who feels insecure. But the person who stays calm, relaxed, and silent, that person controls the emotional temperature of the room. Advanced communicators use silence intentionally. They pause before answering, not because they don't know what to say, but because they want their response to land with impact. A short pause tells others, "I'm confident. I'm thinking. I don't need to prove myself." Silence creates authority. In negotiations, silence makes the other person speak more, and often reveal too much. In arguments, silence disarms anger. In leadership, silence commands respect. Have you ever noticed how powerful people don't rush their words? They speak slowly. They pause. They allow silence to work for them. Because silence makes people uncomfortable, and discomfort makes people pay attention. When you answer immediately, your words are just noise. But when you pause, your words feel intentional, thoughtful, and important. Here is the advanced rule. And never respond emotionally in the moment. Pause. Breathe. Let silence speak first. Silence gives you time to choose power over impulse, control over reaction, influence over noise. And the most powerful part? Silence forces others to respect your boundaries. You stop over-explaining. You stop justifying yourself. You stop talking just to be liked. You speak because you choose to, not because you feel pressured. This single skill alone can change how people see you. They will listen more. They will interrupt less. They will feel your presence before your words. Remember this. Those who master silence, master communication. And this is only the beginning. Advanced communication skill number 2. Master the power of silence. Most people believe communication is about talking more. But advanced communicators know a deeper truth. Silence is not weakness, silence is control. When you speak all the time, your words lose weight. But when you speak less, every word becomes heavier. Silence creates curiosity. Silence creates respect. Silence makes people lean in instead of tuning out. An advanced communicator understands this simple rule. The one who controls the pause controls the conversation. Why silence is so powerful, think about this. When someone asks you a question and you answer immediately, it shows readiness, but not dominance. But when you pause, just 2 or 3 seconds, you send a silent message. I'm thinking, I'm choosing my words. I'm not reacting. That pause changes the power balance. People start to listen more carefully. They start to value your response more. Because humans are wired to respect what is rare, and silence is rare. Silence shows emotional intelligence. Most people speak to release emotion. They talk when they are nervous. They talk when they are angry. They talk when they feel pressure. Advanced communicators do the opposite. They stay silent when emotions are high. They speak when emotions are calm. This shows emotional maturity. When someone attacks you verbally and you stay silent, you win twice. 1. You don't lose control. 2. You force them to reveal more about themselves. Silence becomes a mirror, Silence makes your words stronger. Imagine 2 people, one talks non-stop. One speaks only when it matters. Who do you remember? Exactly, advanced speakers know that words need space to breathe. Silence gives words meaning. A sentence followed by silence hits harder than 10 sentences spoken quickly. That's why powerful leaders, negotiators, and speakers use pauses deliberately. They don't rush. They don't fill the air with noise. They let silence do half the work. Using silence in real life. Here's how you apply this skill. 1. After asking a question, stay silent. Let the other person fill the gap. People reveal more when you don't interrupt. 2. After making an important point, pause, don't explain again. Don't justify, let it sink in. 3. When you feel emotional, delay your response. Silence protects your dignity. 4. When someone disrespects you, don't rush to defend. Calm silence shows confidence, not fear, comma. Silence builds inner strength. The more comfortable you become with silence, the stronger your presence becomes. At first, silence feels uncomfortable. Your mind wants to talk, your ego wants to react. But growth lives inside that discomfort. When you master silence, you master yourself. And when you master yourself, people feel it, without you saying a word, comma, final thought. Advanced communication is not about sounding smart. It's about being intentional, talk less, pause more. Let silence speak for you. Because in a noisy world, the calm voice and the quiet pause always stand out. Skill number 3, control your emotional tone. Most people focus on what they say. Very few people master how they say it. But here is a powerful truth. Your emotional tone often speaks louder than your words. You can say the right sentence with the wrong tone and still lose respect, influence, and trust. Why emotional tone matters so much. People don't remember every word you say, but they always remember how you made them feel. Your tone tells others. Are you confident or insecure? Calm or reactive? In control or emotional? A leader or a follower? When your tone is steady, calm, and grounded, people listen more carefully. When your tone is rushed, angry, or defensive, people stop listening, even if your message is correct. The power of calm authority. Advanced communicators don't raise their voice to win. They lower it. They understand that calmness is strength. Silence is confidence. Control is power. When everyone around you is emotional, the calm person becomes the leader automatically. Think about it. In arguments, negotiations, interviews, or difficult conversations, the person who controls their tone controls the situation. How to master your emotional tone. 1. Slow down your speech. Fast talking often comes from anxiety or fear. When you slow down, your words carry more weight. You sound more confident. People take you seriously. Pause. Breathe. Then speak. 2. Remove emotion before responding. Not every comment deserves an emotional reply. Advanced communicators pause and ask themselves, what response gives me the most power right now? Sometimes the strongest response is a calm sentence, a neutral tone, or complete silence. 3. Speak from the chest, not the throat. A tense voice comes from the throat. A confident voice comes from deep breathing and relaxed posture. Stand straight. Relax your shoulders. Breathe deeply. Then speak slowly. Your voice will naturally sound stronger. Emotional control equals influence. People trust those who are emotionally stable. They follow those who don't overreact. They respect those who stay calm under pressure. If you want to influence people, lead conversations, win respect without shouting, sound confident even when you're nervous, then mastering your emotional tone is not optional, it's essential. Final thought. You don't need louder words. You don't need smarter sentences. You need control. Because when you control your emotions, you control your voice. And when you control your voice, you control the room. Skill. Number 4. Speak less, mean more. Most people believe that powerful communication means talking more. They think the more words they use, the smarter and more confident they sound. But in reality, the most influential communicators speak less and mean more. This is one of the most advanced communication skills in the world. When you speak less, every word gains weight. People start listening more carefully. They lean in. They feel that what you say matters. Silence, when used correctly, is not weakness. It is authority. Why speaking less makes you more powerful? Think about the most respected people you know. They don't rush to talk. They don't interrupt. They don't explain everything. They pause. They choose words carefully. They allow silence to do part of the work. Silence creates curiosity. Silence creates respect. Silence gives your words time to land. When you talk non-stop, people stop listening. But when you pause, people start thinking. The mistake most people make. Many people talk too much because they are afraid. Afraid of being misunderstood. Afraid of being ignored. Afraid of silence. So they over-explain. They repeat themselves. They add unnecessary words. But the truth is simple. Confidence does not need explanation. The more you explain, the weaker your message becomes. How to master this skill? First, slow down your speech. There is no rush. Your value is not measured by speed. Second, remove unnecessary words. Say only what matters. If a sentence can be shorter, make it shorter. Third, use pauses on purpose. After an important sentence, pause. Let the silence speak. That pause tells people, what I just said is important. Powerful example. Imagine two people giving advice. The first one talks for 5 minutes, explaining everything in detail. The second one says calmly, choose discipline now or regret later. Then stays silent. Which one do you remember? Short sentences stay in the mind. Long explanations disappear. Why this skill changes your life. When you speak less and mean more, people respect you more. Your words carry authority. You sound confident without trying. You stop wasting energy. You become memorable. This skill works in conversations, interviews, business, relationships, and leadership. Final reminder. You don't need to prove yourself with words. Your calm presence is already speaking. Speak less. Choose better words. Use silence as a tool. Because the strongest voices are often the quietest ones. Skill number 5. Speak with purpose, not just words. Most people speak to fill silence. Advanced communicators speak to create impact. Before every powerful sentence, there is one invisible question. Why am I saying this? If you don't know why you are speaking, your words become noise. But when you speak with purpose, even simple words feel powerful. Purposeful communication means you don't talk to impress. You don't talk to prove. You talk to move people. Every time you open your mouth, your words should have a direction. The difference between talking and leading. Anyone can talk. Leaders communicate with intention. A leader doesn't say, I think this might work. A leader says, this is the direction we are going, and here is why. Purpose gives confidence to your voice. Even if your accent isn't perfect, even if your grammar isn't perfect, people don't follow perfect English. They follow clear intention. Why purpose makes you sound confident? Confidence is not loudness. Confidence is clarity. When your mind is clear, your voice becomes calm. When your message is clear, people feel safe listening to you. That's why advanced communicators pause before speaking. Choose fewer words. Say more with less. They don't rush. They don't explain everything. They let purpose guide the sentence. How to practice speaking with purpose. Before you speak, silently ask yourself one of these. Do I want to inspire? Do I want to teach? Do I want to persuade? Do I want to connect? Choose one purpose, not many. If you try to do everything, you do nothing well. Speak one message. Deliver one emotion. Leave one impact. That's advanced communication. Purpose changes how people remember you. People may forget your exact words, but they will never forget how clear you were. They will say, he knows what he wants. She speaks with meaning. When he talks, it makes sense. That reputation is built slowly, one purposeful sentence at a time. Final thought for this skill. Before you speak, don't ask, how should I say this? Ask, why must this be said? When your why is strong, your words become powerful. And when your words have power, your communication begins to change your life. Advanced 6. Learn to control your inner voice. Most people are not controlled by other people. They are controlled by their inner voice. That voice inside your head talks all day. Sometimes it says, you are not good enough. You will fail. Don't try. But here is the truth. Your inner voice is not you. You can change it. Start by listening to it. When you hear a negative thought, do not fight it. Just notice it. Say in your mind, I hear this thought, but I don't believe it. Then replace it slowly. Say, I am learning. I am improving. I am becoming better every day. Your inner voice becomes what you feed it. Feed it patience. Feed it hope. Feed it discipline. A calm inner voice creates a strong mind. A strong mind creates a strong life. Advance 7. Stop waiting for motivation. Motivation is weak. It comes and goes. If you wait for motivation, you will wait forever. Successful people do not wait to feel ready. They act even when they feel tired, even when they feel scared, even when they feel lazy. They understand one thing. Action creates motivation. Start small. 1 sentence. 1 minute. 1 step. When you move, motivation follows. When you stay still, doubt grows. Do the work even when you don't feel like it, especially when you don't feel like it. This is how discipline is built. This is how real confidence is created. Advanced 8. Learn to be comfortable with silence. Silence is powerful, but most people are afraid of it. They talk too much. They explain too much. They react too fast. Strong people are comfortable with silence. They pause. They breathe. They think. Silence gives you control. Silence helps you see clearly. Silence protects your energy. You don't need to answer every message. You don't need to react to every comment. You don't need to explain yourself to everyone. Sometimes the strongest response is no response. Silence is not weakness. Silence is strength. Advance 9. Accept that growth is uncomfortable. Growth is not comfortable. If it was easy, everyone would do it. Feeling confused means you are learning. Feeling tired means you are growing. Feeling scared means you are changing. Do not run from discomfort. Walk through it slowly. Every strong version of you was built in uncomfortable moments. Moments where you wanted to quit. Moments where nobody supported you. Moments where results were invisible. Stay patient. Stay consistent. The pain you feel today is building the power you will use tomorrow. Advance 10. Become your own standard. Stop comparing yourself to others. Comparison steals focus. Comparison kills progress. You don't need to be better than anyone else. You only need to be better than yesterday's you. Set your own standard. Your own rules. Your own pace. Ask yourself every day, did I improve even 1% today? If the answer is yes, you are winning. A quiet, consistent life beats loud, fast success. Build yourself slowly. Build yourself honestly. Because at the end of the day, you are the person you must live with. Advanced 11. Stop waiting for confidence. Act first. Most people wait for confidence. They say, when I feel confident, I will speak. When I feel ready, I will start. But confidence does not come before action. Confidence is the result of action. If you wait, you stay silent. If you stay silent, fear grows. And the more you think, the heavier your mind becomes. The truth is simple. You don't become confident then act. You act and then become confident. Every time you speak, even with fear, you teach your brain that you are safe. Every sentence you say breaks a small wall inside you. At first, your voice may shake. Your words may be slow. Your mind may feel empty. That is normal. That is growth. Confidence is built by repetition, not by perfection. The person who speaks badly today will speak better tomorrow. The person who never speaks stays stuck forever. So don't wait for confidence. Speak anyway. Act anyway. Start anyway. Your future self is built by the uncomfortable actions you take today. Advance 12. Become the person who takes action. Thinking is easy. Planning is comfortable. Imagining success feels good. But action is rare. Action is uncomfortable. Action is where most people stop. That is why most people stay average. If you want a different life, you must become a different person. A person who acts before feeling ready. A person who speaks before overthinking. A person who moves while others hesitate. The world rewards action, not ideas. Opportunities come to those who move, not to those who wait. Every time you take action, you send a message to yourself. I trust myself. I believe in myself. I am not afraid to try. And slowly, something changes inside you. Fear loses its power. Doubt becomes quieter. Your voice becomes stronger. This is the moment where transformation happens. Not tomorrow. Not next month. Now. Stop thinking. Start talking. Stop waiting. Start becoming. This is not the end. This is the beginning of your new identity. Thank you for staying with me until the end of this video. Remember, real change does not happen overnight. It starts with one small decision, one new thought, one new action. If this video helped you, take a moment to reflect. Apply what you learned today. Believe in yourself. Your journey has already started. Stay focused, stay patient, and never stop improving. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care and keep moving forward.